What's up, nerds, and welcome to the Nerd History Podcast, a part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network, and your home for celebrating the nostalgia that shaped nerd culture. Today, I'm here with my lovely bride. I'm Radio Matt, the Director of Content and Resources for Love Thy Nerd, and joining me today is La Araña Discoteca, the Disco Spider, Deidra Coker.
Hola.
Hi.
Hi.
We just released our Nerd History mini doc, and now we're here to discuss the NBC sitcom Community, which premiered on September 17th, 2009.
Wow.
Did you realize it was that old?
No.
Yeah, this is 5 years after we graduated.
Jeez. Crazy.
So grab your fake evil goatee, put on your time hoodie, and let me clear my throat. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. All right. So Community, a show that both of us actually really, really like.
Yeah.
Kind of it was fairly popular, but not like Office level popular at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I've maybe met like 3 friends that also like it.
Right. But like everybody who likes it, like really likes it.
Right.
Like it's one of their top shows.
Right.
And
You're all in, or you're like,
I've watched through the whole entirety of it about a dozen times, if not more. What made Community's premise, which was the ensemble comedy at a community college, so deceptively simple, yet so groundbreaking once the show took off? Like, did you expect that the show would become this like meta joke monolith given the first few episodes? Which you recently rewatched the first few just to get back into it.
I did, yeah. And now I'm just going to have to keep going with it.
Right. But it feels, in those first few episodes, it feels like a normal sitcom, a location-based sitcom.
Group of misfits coming to a community college.
Right.
It's
just like an office setting or any other normal setting. And then
things get
very
weird.
Very slowly, but in that season even, it turns to where every episode is
unique.
Yeah, like it's something that stands on its own. It started relatively normal. There was nothing madcap or wacky about it.
Right.
In that first episode. And then we see the first few episodes where Jeff has like a personal connection with each of the individual casts. Like they have a story together.
Yeah. That's the one I'm currently watching is the one with Shirley, where he gets closer to Shirley over the guy.
Over the
Hey, hi. How are you?
Hey, hi. How are you? See ya. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. But I think it was maybe around the debate episode.
Yeah.
Where this is debate.
Right.
Where you realized, okay, every episode, they're going all out in a wacky direction. And that was such a good episode. That might be like the clincher episode for me that got me like, okay, this is something I'm going to watch till the end. You know, like I'm on the ride now. Community till it's over. The chemistry of the cast was kind of like a lightning in a bottle situation. Like I can think of very few casts that meshed so well, yet were so different.
Right.
Which characters evolved the most for you over the seasons? And which pairings were your favorites?
The Dean definitely evolves.
This better not awaken anything in me.
This is good or bad. He for sure evolves.
Just in that first season, it goes, whoa, what's going on with this guy?
He's just supposed to be a nerdy dean who's trying to make his community college be a real college. And
Dean-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, I would say that. I think, he evolved pretty well, especially because he became, like, he was a series regular, but he wasn't a focus. He wasn't always in the show. And when he was, it was often just a pop in, pop out for one scene kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm actually like on episode 4, and he was only in the first one. Like he's not in the next 2.
Right.
So, yeah.
But by the end, he's one of the core cast members.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
was partially because they were
lost some,
hemorrhaging cast members by the end. But he was one of my favorite characters. He's just so the weirdest. Well, you can't say that, though. I'm about to say he's the weirdest character, but
no,
that title goes to so many of them.
Too many.
Yeah. What about pairings? What's your favorite pairing?
Yeah. Well, Troy and Abed, obviously.
Of course it's Troy and Abed, but who else? Beyond Troy and Abed.
Oh, okay. Beyond that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Man.
You think hard on that. I'll tell you my the growth, my choice for who evolved the best.
Oh, okay.
I would say Pierce, actually, in those first 4 seasons, his arc was very entertaining. He started as like the bumbling fool in season 1, who didn't really realize he was the bumbling fool, to the villain in season 2, which was such a good, like he did that so well. Not culminating in Dungeons and Dragons, but like that was like a peak of it.
Right.
Like it was like, whew, my gosh, this guy's nuts. And then by the 3rd season and the 4th season, it was more like he's turning into their grandpa. Like he does get a little manipulative here and there, but he does like slowly become like, oh yeah, he's the lovable old coot. You know, the guy that everyone thought they hated. And then in real life, people did hate him. And that's why he wasn't in the show anymore. But I did enjoy the Pierce arc. Britta almost devolved.
Right.
Britta was, and they even mentioned this in the show. Like she seemed very intelligent at the beginning.
She did what Ryan did on The Office.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. Yeah, she was the Ryan for sure. But I remember it was like in the 3rd or 4th season, maybe even later than that. No, it was the 3rd season because it was after Starburns died. Spoilers. She was trying to therapize the group, and she put on fake stars on her sides of her face. Said, "Speak to me like I'm Starburns." And Jeff just goes, "You seem smarter when I met you." And she goes, "Thank you." Like that was like she was the smart person. That's why it was so off guard when like she couldn't pronounce bagel right. Like, you know, it's like, oh, she can't pronounce bagel. But best parent. Oh, no, wait, no. Chang was a wild card every single season.
Yeah.
Completely different in every single season. And I think that was brilliant. I loved, because they had to find a way to keep him on.
Yeah. Right. He was still my favorite as the Spanish teacher.
Yeah. The first season was the best.
Yeah.
But he was very fun in other seasons.
Yeah.
All right. Pairings. Favorite non-Troy and Abed pairing?
There's just Troy and Abed.
No, there's not. Jeff and Abed episodes were very heartwarming. I liked Jeff and Abed episodes.
Yeah.
I also very much enjoyed the competitive episodes between Annie and Shirley. Because they were usually paired together, but they were always fighting and bickering.
Yeah.
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 I loved those too.
That's true.
Yeah. Which of these genre bending episodes, like, you know, Paintball, Stop Motion Christmas, Dungeons and Dragons, alternate timelines, do you think best captured what made Community so special?
I'd have to say the Paintball.
Yeah,
I think it was
that's exactly what I wrote here. I think the best answer is that first Paintball episode.
Yeah, because it really, I think it
was nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy. And was it like the first time that they did something like
something that was like this big? It wasn't the first like meta thing. I think the first meta episode was the mob style chicken fingers episode.
Okay.
But that was towards the end of the season, so they were starting to lean into that.
Yeah.
But this was like, you know, an apocalyptic war.
Another one that I just really like watching is the Meow Meow Beans.
Meow Meow Beans, I have that on here too. That's one of the greatest later season episodes.
My Meow Meow Beans.
What is the thing? 5s have lives, 4s have chores, 3s have fleas, 2s have blues. That's right. 5 5s have lies, 4s have chores, 3s have fleas, 2s have blues, and 1s don't get a rhyme because they're garbage. I love that. That was so good. That was another one. There were several episodes that were like suddenly dystopian.
Yes, right.
Like everything just goes nuts, and they don't do almost any build up to it. It's just like, here's the premise, here's the title sequence, and when we come back, everything's bad.
Yeah.
I've got the Law and Order Yam murder episode on here. That was fantastic. It was a full on Law and Order parody.
Yeah.
The Butt Crack Bandit episode.
I knew that was next.
Zombie Halloween.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, I forgot about that character. Man, the doctor.
Oh, yeah, Doctor. Yeah, Doctor. What they call him? Dr. Potterywood. Oh, gosh. So the ending of that episode, the pottery episode, where he's got like his mom's voice playing.
Yeah.
It should have been you on that roller coaster. It should have been you. Oh, man.
So crazy.
But I think beyond the paintball episode, I think my second place are the 2 fake clip shows.
Okay. That's
it
pretty good.
It confused so many people.
I do remember us going, we missed that. When did they went camping? What?
When did they have a St. Patrick's Day thing on a raft? When did they go to the old western town or whatever? What are those called? Ghost towns?
Yeah.
Like,
I do remember those.
And then the second one was the one where they were in like the group therapy session with that fake Chang thing where he was trying to convince them that they were never even at Greendale, that they're all crazy. All of that was so brilliantly done.
Yeah.
Because no one had ever done a fake clip show before. The Simpsons had snuck a few fake clips into actual clip shows.
Oh, okay.
Before. But a full-on, literally almost everything you're seeing is fake.
Right.
Or you never saw before.
Right.
Was fantastic. I loved it. Fans dubbed season 4 the gas leak year. Well, they even called it that in the show. What is your personal take on season 4? Was it truly that bad, or did it deserve some reevaluation in hindsight?
You got to remind me of which episodes were in season 4.
Some of the historic episodes are the musical puppet episode.
Okay.
Remember that one?
I don't like that one.
Heroic origins that connected everyone's history together. The weird comic book.
Yes.
You see all these past things. The Troy and Abed Freaky Friday episode, where they swap bodies. So he can basically process breaking up with Britta. History 101, which was the first episode, where Abed was in denial about it being their last year, technically, at the college. And so he was living in a fantasy sitcom version of Community with the laugh track and Fred Willard playing Pierce. And then he went even deeper into that. And it was a cartoon Greendale Babies episode. Greendale Babies. I liked some of the stuff, but I thought that episode was just too
much.
That alone was enough for it to be wacky. But to add on the Hunger Games-esque place in the history of ice cream class thing that they had going on outside of it, it just felt like pure chaos. And it was hard to follow. You had to watch it a couple times to really understand every bit and piece that was happening. In the episode, there was the episode where they were trying to impress the rich idiot student that was like being courted by a bunch of different colleges, including City College.
So far you're like naming ones that I'm like,
every one of them. The bottle episode in Jeff's apartment where they basically kidnap and blackmail their teacher into giving them a better grade. The only episode really that I liked without any reservation was the Sophie B. Hawkins dance episode. The one where they had the 2 competing dances going on that Britta was trying to get Sophie B. Hawkins to come and actually perform at because she misspoke but refused to admit it.
That's right.
But at the same episode was the Abed double date sitcom trope.
Yes.
Both of which I thought were fantastic storylines. I think it felt a lot like a classic community episode. So that one was good. But I kind of agree with you. It's like all these other ones just like,
Like they're definitely not the top.
It was a short season, so it was like easy to power through it. And I feel like none of them were so bad that I felt like I wanted to skip over it.
I mean, they weren't like Scott's Tots or anything, right?
Like there was enough good humor in there to make it bearable.
Right.
Scott's Tots, that was hard. But a lot of my least favorite episodes are in that season. The puppet one, maybe crossing the wacky line a bit too far, but I kind of like it. It's like a weird, and
I thought it was really weird.
I looked online too. Like I was looking up what are people's favorite and least favorite episodes in season 4, and it's so strange to see. It's like one person would be like best episodes, puppet therapy, worst episode, puppet therapy. Like everyone down. Like I don't know. They can't decide. More people hated it than liked it, but quite a few people thought it was one of the best of the season. I just, it isn't really that redeemable. I think in hindsight, it's still pretty rough, but it got us to where we needed to go. So.
Yeah.
6 seasons and a movie specifically is where we needed to go. And that started as a throwaway gag in the first fake clip show episode where they had like a running thing about him being obsessed with the short-lived TV show, The Cape.
That was funny.
It became a fan battle cry. Why do you think that this particular joke-turned movement resonated so deeply with the fans? I mean, how often do sitcoms end with a movie?
Right.
I can think of Saved by the Bell, and I'm pretty sure Alf.
Oh, really?
And that's it. And even if you expand it to like all TV shows, okay? Firefly.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think you can count a double episode as a movie. I know a lot of shows.
That's how Bluey's going to end.
No, Bluey's ending with a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant double episode because they had the big episode.
No.
Correct. That is how Bluey's going to end. But anyway, it's still rare. It's very, very rare.
It is.
So, but we got behind it so thoroughly. It happened in season 3. Season 3.
It's because they kept canceling it when it was good.
Yeah. Season 3's back half of episodes, like the second semester of episodes, were delayed. I don't know if you remember that. They were delayed to March. They did not start in January like the normal and the rest of the shows.
I think I do remember that. Yeah.
They pushed it back, and that's when everybody freaked the heck out. Like, oh no. They saw it as a harbinger of bad things to come. And so fans got worried, and there were massive fan campaigns immediately to save Community. People were mailing boxes full of felt evil goatees to NBC, begging them to save us from the darkest timeline because they thought the delay was a signal that Community was going to get canceled.
Oh, that's funny.
Season 4 didn't have Dan Harmon at all and didn't do great in the ratings. So again, more campaigns came after that. As it was on the chopping block, NBC eventually relented and agreed to a shortened season 5, but then canceled the show after that. But then the true heroes of the story were Yahoo. And really,
which is weird.
Really, like, I had to write this out specifically so I could fully put my thoughts in here.
Okay.
They were launching their own streaming service called Yahoo Screen, and they needed original programming. They picked up Community for their 6th season, and it became their big standout. It basically was their flagship show. They put way too much money into it because it was their flagship show. And within, I think, a few months of the season ending, Yahoo Screen folded completely.
Oh, dear.
It was almost as if they came into existence just to be a willing sacrifice for this show's prophecy.
goodness.
And 3 years ago, which was 7 years after the show ended, Peacock announced the Community movie was happening. Mm-hmm. A lot of hashtag and a movie stuff was going all over the place. Mm-hmm. It was funded. The script was nearly done. It's done now. All the main cast members are on board. Dan Harmon chomping at the bit to make it. And it still hasn't started filming at all here in the year of our Lord, 2025. One of the problems of most of the cast going on to greater success is that getting their schedules aligned is nearly impossible.
Makes sense.
Cast members keep being asked about it, and the answer continues to be, it is going to happen eventually. Do you think it's ever going to happen?
I don't know.
What would it be, to stop
getting other jobs.
Yeah, right. Stop having careers and do this thing for your fans, please.
Yeah. Knock it off.
Like, what would the movie be? Like, there was a time.
I am concerned about, like, what.
Yeah.
What is it?
There was a time when it was still really close after the end of the show. Where they're like, if we do that movie, it could be all about Troy is lost at sea.
Oh, right.
And it's all about rescuing him.
Uh-huh.
And couldn't do that now. There's no way he'd still be at sea 10 years later.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. I really hope they do exactly what Community always does and make it just a meta internal joke thing. I don't want it necessarily to be great. I want it to be good enough. Because the fear is that if it's too good, they'll make another one. And that's going to ruin the prophecy. Mm-hmm. You can't fulfill the prophecy and then ruin it with your hubris. Mm-hmm. So I hope it's good enough. And I hope it just happens. Honestly, I'll take a 3-star. 3 out of 5 star. Just give me that. I'll be happy. 2.5. Just give me that and we'll all be happy and satisfied.
That's true. I'm worried they're going to ruin it with the movie.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it was already getting, we're going through lots of characters and, you have all those added characters at the last season and yeah.
They weren't bad though. It changed the dynamic of the show a bit, but it had to also because it was no longer them attending the school so much as it was them leading in the school, which true. Was interesting. We all speculated on how they were going to do that if they didn't get canceled after 4 seasons.
Right.
Like, what are they doing? How are they going to pull this off? And I think they did okay. I think they did the best they could in that situation. How did Community's meme ability, like Abed's cool, the darkest timeline, Troy walking into the chaos holding pizzas, shape the way people engaged with the show during the rise of internet fandom? Because this was about the same time that
as memes and stuff,
as people were using GIF reactions to things, and
that's true.
Like all that started about this time, and so Community was memed like crazy.
Right.
For a while, which I think added to its popularity at the time. I think if it was a couple years earlier, it might not have been as popular as it was just because of internet culture. Like you think about that with The Office too. Like with The Office starting in 2005, was it? Like
that was forever ago.
Yeah. People were like barely on Facebook in 2005. Like it was like there was Office quotes on my MySpace page. Like nobody's looking at that. The show really became like a meme factory. The humor was a mixture of incredibly dumb stuff and incredibly clever stuff. And it often subverted you where you thought the joke was going somewhere. And then they just took a wild left turn right before it hit that punchline to hit a different punchline you didn't see coming.
They were really good at that.
Great at it.
Like you couldn't expect to know what this episode's going to be about at all. Like you said, even they would do the cold open, and you'd come back, and it'd just be like a barren wasteland.
Yeah, you didn't know what to expect. And even when you thought you did, they often subverted you. Several lines have become part of standard conversations, even my standard conversations.
What's that?
Let's see. Things that I know I say a lot. Cool, cool, cool. I've got some fat news for you. Crazy Town Banana Pants finds its way into my life a lot. Have you met me?
Oh.
Both of us do oof baboof every now and then. Butt soup is usually my answer whenever the kids ask what we're having for dinner.
I hate that one.
Good news. I spent all my money.
We use that one a lot.
Both of us say that one a lot. I don't remember what it was. I think it was sometime last year. I got to use, I'm pretty sure it was on you. I got to use 5 cans on you because you asked for 5 cans of something in our grocery list. I was very happy about that. And then I believe I came to you with, I need help reacting to something recently. And then I even just out there, I said, oh gosh, what did I say out there? It was... I said something, I should have added it, and I didn't add it, and I don't remember.
We also...
Oh, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I beg your unbelievable pardon.
Oh.
I say that a lot. Yeah. We also what?
We also do an awesome exit a lot.
Oh, I do the awesome exit all the time. Yeah, that one's
Eli
funny.
even does it. He doesn't even know what it's from, but he does it.
Duke and moonwalk. Like a lot of it, like more so than most shows.
Oh, Britta's in this?
Oh, Britta's in this? I did that with wrestling too. There was a wrestler for a while called Omos, which I hated. And he can barely talk English. He's not, the only thing that makes him a wrestler is that he's very tall. Okay. And they like the tall, big guys. Okay. And so I remember we were watching the Royal Rumble, and he was one of the participants that were called out. And so I immediately ran to the internet and made a meme. Oh, Omos is in this? Like, it's just that's a common thing. That's a good one. Let him wrestle his awkward match. I do that awkward song thing a lot too. Let you listen to your awkward song to the boys. Gosh, it's just there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot more too that I'm not even thinking about. One that I don't like and is used all the time, and I don't know why I don't like it. I just got sick of it, I guess. Was the "you just wrinkled my brain." Like that one. That one bugs me.
Yeah.
My emotions. I like that one every now and then. I don't get to use it too much, but I've used it a couple times. My emotions. Gosh.
Really good.
I can just sit here and quote
Lots
community.
of quotes. Yeah.
Crisis alert. Okay. Last question. And I know you're going to hate me because you don't like to pick favorites. Favorite main character, favorite side character, favorite guest star.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Wow.
Let's do main character first. We'll go back and forth.
I really like Annie.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Annie has a fun story arc too. We didn't really talk about her.
Yeah.
But hers is interesting. That's also one of the subversion things at the end of the very first season. That last episode is what happened with Annie and Jeff when it was supposed to be one of the other 2 women.
Yep.
Yeah, no one saw that coming. What?
It was great. And it's that or Abed, I would have to say.
Yeah, I think Abed is an easy choice.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said Abed wasn't my favorite. Danny Pudi played that role to perfection, to the point where I think he's Urkeled himself. Where you're not going to be able to see him as anybody but Abed in anything. Like he was in that quickly canceled Powerless show that was like insurance company, I think, set in the DC universe.
I remember that
comedy thing. And I'm like, that's just Abed. He's in a couple other shows. He's in a couple scenes in one of the Captain America movies. I'm like, he's still acting and looking like Abed. Like, I still see Abed. But I do like Shirley. I've always said that I think she has the most accurate depiction of a Christian on TV.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote a whole article about that, and I will link that in the show notes. But yeah, Abed's got to be my favorite. All right, favorite side character.
The Dean.
I'll count the Dean.
Okay, I'm like either the Dean or Chang season 1.
Season 1. Like both of them become main characters, but not really till the last couple seasons.
Or the monkey, you know.
So the monkey. don't say the monkey's name.
I just remembered what it is.
Yeah, the Dean's a solid choice. I'm gonna pick a wild horse for mine here.
Okay.
I loved Elroy Patashnik in the last season.
I do.
Final season,
really
phenomenal side character.
Yeah.
Really wish he had been in the cast the whole time. Of course, he has one of the most iconic voices in history, as he is a staple in the documentary voiceover world. He even did the voiceover for the Pillows and Blankets War documentary episode of Community.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But also, he just has fantastic comedic timing. Like, I just loved every scene he was in. I was glued to it. So I'm sad that he wasn't in the first episode of that season. Like, because it was such a short season. Like, I wanted as much Elroy as I could get. All right, guest star. A lot of them. So many. Yeah. So many guest stars to choose from.
I do like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like really a big fan of season 1. But I like Jack Black.
Jack Black is a classic. Yeah, that was such a good episode. Oh, wow, Buddy can sing, you guys. Yeah, Jack Black was up there.
Yeah.
He had those weird flashbacks of being in the class with them.
Yeah. Oh, so he might have been in season. Was he in season 2 then?
No, it was still season 1.
Was it still season 1?
I'm fairly certain.
Okay, and they were like doing Spanish too. Though.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was the second half of season 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine, I'm going to say, is John Goodman in his recurring role as Vice Dean Laybourne.
Yeah.
He had a very
some stuff right now.
Very
That's another
fun,
one.
Yeah, very fun arc.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he also got to do his evil, low register voice. Mine is not to do. Mine is to want, and to say my want. Yours is to do.
What other ones were there?
What other guest stars?
Yeah.
We had the guy that played Jim Carrey in the Dumb and Dumber prequel. The boyfriend. Hi, hello, how are you?
Oh,
that guy. There were several we had one Carlo Esposito.
Oh yeah.
From Breaking Bad. He was. I don't want to give stuff away. Like, if you haven't seen Community, I want you to see it. So anyway, he was in there a couple times. We had the the B comedy actors, like the guy, I can't remember all their names, but the guy that played the pottery teacher, he's in a billion things.
Oh, that's true.
The guy that played
They did have a lot of guest teachers.
Yeah. The guy that played the Will reader. There, he's in a lot of things. We had Betty White. Yeah, Betty White. We had what's his name? Oh, the guy from the It Crowd. Jeez. Matt Berry. We had him as the grifter.
Oh,
the grifter guy. That wacky episode, which I love because I love Matt Berry.
What about all the little characters?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the actual like the background player characters.
Like Starburns.
Starburns, Garrett.
Vicky.
Fat Neil. Vicky. Vicky, dear sweet Vicky. Magnitude. Pop. I'm kind of sad he didn't do the pop with me. That's okay. The army guy, Todd. No offense, Todd. There were quite a few really great characters. What's his? Shut up, Leonard. Shut up, Leonard. I saw your old nose. It was a lateral move. Hey, guys. Thanks for eating all the macaroni. Shut up, Leonard. No one even knows what you're talking about. I did eat all the macaroni. It's messed up that he knows.
And it's like weird little like taste testing podcast or something at the end. Yeah. Giving it, rating the
potato
chips.
Yeah. Oh, I've already had some of these, but salty and crunchy. That's a buy. Oh gosh, that was good too.
Yeah.
And then of course we had Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad as the other teacher that Jeff was paired with in season 5. What is his name in the show?
I don't know.
Hickey. Professor Hickey.
That's right.
The criminologist.
Yes.
Class. Yeah. Like I liked his arc for a while. He's drawing the cartoons with the mallard. John Oliver. You hated him, but I loved him.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Don't do a quote I don't like.
I know. I was about to.
Tell me what he
The
is.
Professor Ian Duncan.
Okay.
From the first few episodes.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Sprinkled in the first season, sprinkled even less in the second season. And then I don't think we see him again until season 5.
Okay.
But I loved all of his stuff.
Yeah. I think they had wanted him to be more of a...
I think originally they planned on it. I think I don't know this for sure, but it felt like they wanted to focus more heavily on Chang, and they didn't want to have to split it between the two. And so they made him a sparingly used character. And then he got really popular with his Last Week Tonight talk show on HBO, which is still going, I think. And so I could see why he would have left. But I'm glad they brought him back for that season 5, because it was fun to have him back again. He's I like it. Where are your car keys? They're in the taco meat. I remember that he was in the Butt Crack Bandit episode, and it was like heavily implied that he might be the bandit. And he goes, "Oh no, my shoe is untied by British standards. One bunny, 2 bunnies." He does it the way you taught our son. Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way. Because now I can't.
You're welcome.
You taught him wrong, and now I can't do it for him. I can't help him when he's trying to remember it. Anyway, that's a side tangent I've been meaning to bring up.
Glad you brought it up here. It's good.
But what's your favorite? Like you brought him up. Did you pick a favorite of those characters?
Of all the background ones? I'd have to say Todd.
Todd is good, and that's a solid choice. I'll say that's a solid
Such a
choice.
nice guy. Everybody hates him. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I understand. You want to be with your friends. I found a turtle. I liked him. I like Fat Neil a lot. Fat Neil is fun.
Yeah.
In the first episode that he's in, but then several episodes throughout the rest of the series, he was always good. He was in there.
Yeah.
But John Oliver, I think, would probably be my top choice in that, just because he's fun stuff. Well, we've talked this about as nostalgic as we can. here's hoping that movie comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a series on YouTube called When Did a Show Die or something like that. I don't remember exactly the title. But they do kind of a postmortem on mostly sitcoms, but like on all TV shows to find out just when did it really like jump the shark? When was it over? And I watched the one on Community, and it was the first one I had seen of it where it's like, there's a case to be made. It died at the end of season 3, but then it revived itself in season 5 and carried on through season 6, and then it ended. And yet there's still hope. This is the first time I'm going to say it. I don't think it's dead yet.
Ooh.
I'm like, that's really cool.
Wow.
And I'm really, really hopeful that we get that movie, even if it's crap, just to fulfill the prophecy.
We just need it.
Just to fill that itch, to scratch that itch, to fill that hole.
It's another phrase I don't like.
Fill that hole.
Scratch that
itch. Either one of them, I guess. When you really sit there and dissect it, it's not great. I hope they, I don't know what phrase to use now. Hope they do it. That's going to do it for our show today. Subscribe to the Nerd History Podcast via our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@nerdhistoryltn. Or if you're into the audio versions, you get Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you get your audio fixes. We also have our daily Today in Nerd History video short, an article that comes out every day at lovethatnerd.com on the front page. Deidra and I will be back in about a month to talk about a Superman series that promised no tights, no flights. But until then, I'm Radio Matt.
And I'm Deidra.
And remember, in the past, present, and future,
Jesus loves you, nerds.
Cool.